Well, hello the new, it's only me, Leonard Wells, broadcasting as usual from Studio B, here in the Giggle Mill in Haslingden, north of Manchester. Studio B has as resident engineer none other than that very sweet chap, Adolf Apfelstrudel, from Berchtesgaden in Bavaria. Adolf used to drive for the Automobile Association, the AA. Unfortunately, he acquired a drink problem, had to resign, and joined Alcoholics Anonymous. So he was often referred to as AA of the AA, formerly of the AA, from BB. During the WAR, Adolf was gruesomely wounded, shocking, and refuses steadfastly to appear on camera for fear of frightening the children. But occasionally he will wave wearing a glove to hide his WAR wounds. And it's a big thrill, so I always try very hard to persuade him to wave to you. So I'll just ask him, Adolf, are you in he's back from the pub now, so he might be in the mood. Adolf, what do you think about I think he's had a bit too much to drink. Well, we'll give him a few seconds and we'll ask him again. Adolf, are you interested in waving? He says, definitely not. He said, I've had a skinful and I'm feeling horsey. So it doesn't look like likely, folks, that we've got any chance. But we get on straight away with our little tale. That'll be 5 o'clock. It's these oats, you know, they keep you as regular as a clock. In our little tale today, a man who from early childhood had dreadful, appalling migraines. He used to faint with the pain of them, and he tried doctor after doctor after doctor. And eventually was sent to one specialist who they said was an expert in headaches and migraines and all that kind of thing. And the specialist asked him to strip off, and he examined him from head to toe, and he gave him an ECG and an FAB and all the other combinations. And eventually he made an appointment, and he called him in, and he said, I'm sorry, he said, I've looked through all your charts and looked at your x-rays and your ECG. He said, everything's perfect. He said, I can't explain why you should have migraines. But he said, I'll give you one tip. He said, in my own case, he said, this might work well for you. He said, anytime I get a migraine, which is very rare anyway, but he said, what I do is this. He said, I go home, get straight into a hot bath, have the wife bring me a whiskey and soda, and then she hoses me down with a hot sponge, using more hot water, you see, especially on my head. Then, even though my head is still splitting, I take her into the bedroom and I make mad, passionate love to her. For an hour, maybe more. And no migraine, gone. He said, now, you go away, and he says, come back in 6 weeks and let me know how you get on. So 6 weeks later, the guy makes an appointment, and he comes in and he sits down, and the specialist said, Mr. Jones, he said, I'm hoping to hear good news from you. He said, what news have you? He said, doctor, he said, after 17, 27, 37, nearly 40 years now of these migraines, nobody has helped me until today, and it's all down to you. He said, my headache just vanishes. He said, I tried exactly what you told me to do, and he said, works magic. So the doctor says, I said, I'm so pleased. He said, and the patient said, well, and he said, and by the way, he said, I love your bedroom wallpaper. Thank you and good night, folks.